Bro, like, I don't know why I just felt like making this random ass video about this crazy ass dream I had last night. Like, I kind of just remembered it just now. I don't know. You know how they say, like, some dreams be, like, symbolic? By the way, I'm driving home from work, by the way. I actually started my new job yesterday. Today is my second job. I'm like a security guard at the mall. It's like, it's different. It's a lot of walking, but, like, it's really good exercise. So, I've been wanting to get in shape, so I'm just going to assume the universe is trying to help me get in shape. But anyway, yeah, I'm driving. Oh yeah, by the way, I work in Spartanburg now too. By the way, so it's a lot less gas, and I'm a lot closer to my actual residence. So that's good. I get paid just about the same thing, a few cents less, but just about the same thing. So pay is pretty decent. Yeah, and then I work Monday through Friday, so I get like one less day off, but I get more sleep. I get to go in later, and then I get off at like 8 p.m. And then I get off like um, Saturday and Sunday, so I still get like 2 days off, and I get way more sleep. So, for now, that's decent. So yeah, I can work with that for right now. But anyway, like I was saying, I had a really weird dream last night. All I know is like in this dream, like there were like huge, like giant, like monster things like attacking like the city. I mean, you know how just dreams are absolutely like I haven't had a dream this crazy in a while. But it was basically like just giant monsters like attacking the city. Everybody was nervous and scared, including me. And everybody was trying to like figure out like a place to hide, including me. Um, God, it's crazy. I just love these crazy ass weird dreams when you're inside of them. Like, yeah.
8, 6.
I got a call coming.
4,
if I end this
9,
call, like
1, 3,
I'm gonna have to stop
8,
this video.
2.
I'll pick it up in a second. This is gonna be a really short video, so I'll call it back in like a minute. But to make a long story short, yeah, how you have dreams and like they're really really scary while you're inside of them and while you're actually experiencing them. Well, this is how this dream was for me as well. So like I was saying, like there was these giant, huge monsters attacking the city, and they were like everywhere. They were killing everybody. They were like just killing everybody. And everybody was trying to find a place to hide, including me. And I remember like for whatever reason, I don't even fucking know why, but I got in the car, and don't ask me how the car was able to fly. And for some reason, like, the monsters were chasing us. And I'm just like remembering like bits and pieces of it. But like for whatever reason, like I couldn't think of like anywhere else to hide. So something said, hide in the fucking tree. So somehow I got this flying car, and I like got in the tree and hid myself and whoever was with me in the fucking tree. And we stayed there for I don't know how long in this tree in the car that was able to fly and get up in the tree and hide somehow until we felt like it was safe to get out. And then we were going to try to, I guess, get away and escape the city and go, far away from these monsters that were everywhere and attacking everybody and killing everybody. So after we, felt like the coast was clear, like it was safe to come out to go try to escape the entire city. Like I think like another monster somehow kind of found us, and I don't know. You know how scenes kind of skip in a dream. Well, it went from that to we were trying to get away, and we were going to try to like this is where it gets kind of just even more wacky. We were going to try to escape by using a submarine to like go underwater, because we had figured that we weren't going to be able to escape these monsters on land because it was too many of them, and like we weren't going to be able to escape. So somebody, I forget who, had a fucking submarine, and they told me to go in first, and I had to go back and do something or get something. But for whatever reason, like the motherfuckers, when I went in first, like the fucking submarine, like it was on like autopilot or some shit. So like when I got in the submarine, this is how this shit happened for real. When I got in the fucking submarine, the submarine like took off by itself, like it then like just took off and left the other person it's either the other person or the other people, I can't fucking remember, that were supposed to be coming with me. I think it was like a girl or something, or a woman. And like she was like, all right, go ahead, get in. And then like I got in, and the shit just like took off without her. And I was trying to figure out how to take this shit out of autopilot to like go back and get her. Because I believe that she went to go do something or get somebody or some shit. And again, like after she left, the shit like just took off. So I'm like, oh shit. So like when it took off and like went like underneath the water, like somewhere, I guess it just like, you know, flew off by itself in autopilot to escape. The dream ended with me trying to figure out how to get this shit how to get this submarine that we were using as an escape vehicle to get away from the monsters. I was trying to figure out how to get it out of autopilot so I can go back and get my girl or whoever the fuck it was that was supposed to be escaping with me. But before the dream could end, like I couldn't figure out how to get to this escape submarine out of autopilot. And I was like, fuck, I gotta go back. But it just kept going. And like the dream just ended with like me just seeing like, you know, the submarine like just going deep, you know, like the dream ended with me like just being in the submarine and like just, you know, it just like, you know, propelling, you know, very quickly away. I escaped, but she got left. And I don't even know how this shit happened, because I'm like, did she put it in autopilot or did I put it in autopilot by mistake? I can't remember. All I remember is after I got in, the shit just took off and left her. And I was trying to figure out how to get it out of autopilot so that I could turn around and get her so she could escape with me, or they could escape with me. So anyway, I just thought that was like a really, really cool like video, or, you know, short video of me talking about a dream that I had. And there's no point to it. It's just random as fuck. It was basically like the equivalent of like, you know, if you ever seen like Pacific Rim, it was like those kind of monsters. Maybe they didn't look just like them, but it was like the same kind of like, you know, that kind of, you know, monster scenario, you know, attacking the city and killing everybody and stuff like that. It was like that kind of situation, you know, and we were all trying to escape and get away. And it's one of those just really weird, kind of like just weird dreams that I had. And I noticed like whenever I cut back smoking like cannabis, I start to have like these really, really vivid, weird dreams. Because, you know, I kind of cut back on my smoking. I only smoke now like, you know, maybe two times a week maybe. And I'm about to probably like just start smoking like once a week, because just no reason really. I just, you know, honestly, I enjoy cannabis way more like when I smoke it less. But you know, I may smoke like one day a week now. Now I may smoke a couple times a day, but like, you know, and that's just because I think the high is better, and you know, I'm just, you know, just in general trying to be healthier. But I do enjoy it though. I don't, you know, people that smoke multiple times a day, I mean, I don't see anything wrong with it. Just me personally, I think I get a better experience. And for me, it's like, cannabis is more of like, I won't say it's more spiritual for me, because and the less I smoke too, I have like these crazy, like, you know, epiphanies, and I guess you can call them downloads and shit. But when I smoke more, I still get those, but it's like nowhere near as intense. But when I hardly smoke at all, I have these really, really cool, kind of scary sometimes dreams. And also too, like my goal is to actually start to lucid dream and astral project again, practice doing that. And for me personally, I found that when I smoke less, I'm able to dream or lucid dream easier and more often, and astral project easier. So that was another reason why I'm looking to kind of get back into some of my spiritual, practices, just because I just want to try to, hone those abilities and kind of get back into that. Because I find that kind of thing, those kind of things in general, very interesting. So I wanted to get back into it in an attempt to, tap back into those parts of my being, I guess you could say. And so, again, I find that when I smoke less, I find it easier to tap into those type of things. So that's another reason why too. Yeah, like I said, I love cannabis. Huge cannabis fan. Just for me, this is just how I go about using it. When I use it less, for me personally, I have way more vivid, more intense experiences, both on and off of it. So, just FYI. But anyway, y'all, I'm about to end this video. I'm about to go in here and try to find some mangoes for a snack tonight, and I will talk to you guys later. I might make a second video tonight. I'm not sure. I'll see how I feel. Because I have a lot more spare time in the evenings now that I don't have to be up so early. So I may make a second video tonight, depending on how I feel. But until the next video, y'all take it easy, and I will talk to you guys later. Later.